You can't snap?
All right. No, I can't. Like, that's not good enough.
The noise comes from your middle finger hitting in between here. So you got to have force to be able to actually slam it down into the palm of your...
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was okay. Oh. Get out of here. All right.
I forgot I was cooking rice, so I had to go turn my
The
rice
thing you
cooker
need
off.
for big band jazz,
Oh.
the snapping fingers of mean intent.
You just gotta
all in
listen to the
unison,
Addams Family theme a couple times. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Snap with your ring finger on one hand? That's crazy. I can...
That feels weird.
What?
I can't even like connect it properly to be able to snap that.
Yeah.
It's got to be middle finger.
I'm gonna need a video of you doing that, Kayla, because I don't.
I can do it
It
without.
feels weird.
But it's not very good.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Alrighty.
we'll get started. Say bye to your big band jazz.
Oh man.
Oh, that means scary music is coming soon.
So, last session we had some flashback sequences of each of our players. Jimmy with an old case file that Farah Naftali showed him of a child and some strange experiments being done on them. Not really sure. Fiona with her circus troupe back when she was younger with her family, and a curious, well, two curious people, the Matchman and Cassian. Dr. Quinn in the pale trenches with a strange boy and talk of an anchor, and Arthur Lichtenberg, a hallucination of his past, and Anastasia. We returned out of those sequences back to the Devil's Well, where unfortunately the circle did not save the reliquary, the young girl that seemed to be either keeping something at bay or we're not really sure. Moved from there, encountered Klein the Clove at the Hollow Harbor docks. Obvious that the circle is being watched in some way. And a little downtime with Dr. Quinn going back to the Stitch House, checking on his assistant and the work for the day. Arthur going back to his family home, where once again he was slightly probably fucked with something, not sure what it is, but discovered a photograph of somebody from his family, Thaddeus Lichtenberg. And some drinks at 756 of the Red Lamp District with a meeting with Xander Akari. And we start this session. We will be returning to the chapter house where you all will receive your next assignment. But I do have another little audio for this assignment to play for you. Let's start that now. Maybe. Can you guys hear it?
Yep.
Hurry up, come inside. Honey, they're soaked. Where were you two hiding? They were watching the house again. The same ones from last week. They know, Mira. They know what they are. Ivan, there's no way for us to be certain of that. Let's just sit down, have dinner. We've had a long day. Ivan, don't answer that. Ivan, don't answer that door.
Secure the mother. Get the crate ready. Dosage for subject A. Keep it low. She's still tethering. Sir? The flare response, it's spiking. The boy's eyes, he's... Damn it, Williams, don't look at them. Just bind the wrists. We move. Now. Now!
Mama? No light. Scared.
And that's that.
Bum,
That's not
bum,
creepy.
bum.
That's not creepy.
Yeah.
All right. Just make sure I got all my things here. Okay, so we return all of you back in your chapter house in the abandoned subway station. We see Lenora Blackwood standing here, and she says, "We've received word from Xander Kari about a red hand exchange set to take place in the Brainwash warehouses. Some type of smuggling run, standard portside deal on the surface, but Candela surveillance picked up an irregularity. Some type of frozen object with high bleed resonance. We don't know what it is yet, but someone is paying dearly to keep it off the record. It's your job to intercept the deal before it moves upriver."
Of course it is.
We try to keep it down today. I think I had one too many whiskeys last night.
What?
Yeah. Yes, well, I had a rather rough night myself, so I'm not looking for any heroics or, thrilling meltdowns of lighthouses. That would be bad. Do we know anyone at the docks?
Dr. Quinn would be the most familiar with the Brainwash warehouses over here at Hollow Harbor, but Dr. Quinn would know there's several different companies that operate within the warehouses overall, and that there, have been shady dealings there in the past between many different types of people. It's just kind of a shadier area of the docks. I don't think anybody knows anybody specifically there.
I've seen some things here and there, but not. I try to keep to myself when it comes to those warehouses.
Seems like a good thing to do at the docks, if I'm honest. Don't spend much time there myself.
I've got my corner, and it's nice and quiet, as I like it.
Well, do we know what sort of business these warehouses usually deal in?
Oh, well, I know that there's an old candle shipping business there. It was certainly heavily used during the war. A lot of it has fallen into disrepair. Some businesses closed. The only active one that I can recall is Guild Harrow and Hale. Put that in here. Which they ship various different types of candles and candle holders.
I think my
So we're supposed
family
to
had some business
intercept.
with them.
We're supposed to intercept a frozen artifact.
It is something frozen. We had some initial agents out there, and they had some heat breeders, and it is a crate, a large one, and there is something very cold within it. We know that the red hand is there. You'll have to get more information from Xander. You'll meet him at just outside of the warehouses.
Do we have something to
That looks good.
transport it in to keep it frozen?
We would need to know more about what exactly it is. Maybe what it's in is what is keeping it frozen right now. Not sure. Maybe you keep it in that container, or you'll have to find out.
Well, I see we get on our way.
Yes, well,
My bag's packed.
Well, I've got everything I need. Ready to roll out as soon as you are.
Let's go see how Xander's feeling after last night as well.
Oh, you saw Xander last night.
Yes. I asked him to look into our friend Clyde. Klein the Clove.
Any news or any information
No.
that'd be worth knowing?
It was just an initial meetup. He's gonna look into it when he can get a chance.
Too much to hope for, I guess, that he'd know him offhand.
Yes. Well, he really just deals with them. He doesn't know a lot of them personally, so.
Well, I'm sure our paths will cross again, so anything we can find out would be useful.
Absolutely. How are you feeling? You look a little paler than usual.
Yes, I had a rather troubled night. Poor sleep. I'll be fine.
Well, make sure you let me know if you need anything.
Oh yes, I'm sure. Sure, I'm overdue a checkup, but for now, I'll just see how the night goes. Hopefully, it's just a quick jaunt in and out. No theatrics. We'll see how it goes.
Would you like to do a read roll on Arthur, Dr. Quinn?
Yeah, I think you just naturally do it.
Mhm.
2.
2. Pretty much what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe you both just need a little hair of the dog.
Yeah.
Arthur
A
is
little
Just about
hungover,
to
so
suggest that. I was just about to suggest that.
Arthur has
that would
no
absolutely
hidden
make
trauma
sense.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Jimmy certainly has some pep in his step and is ready to go for another case, despite being just as drunk as the others last time.
All right. Couple hangovers. We move.
He's that annoying guy the morning after who's absolutely fine.
I am
Yeah,
so
right.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We move on over to the brine wash warehouses in Hollow Harbor, where you see Xander is waiting there for you, leaning up against a cargo pallet up ahead. He flashes you all a grin and nods at Dr. Quinn and Jimmy. He says, brine wash elegance, rotting fish, wet stone, and murder for hire at a discount. And Xander is that annoying guy. He's great. He's in a great mood. He's fine. Doesn't appear to be too hungover. He glances over his shoulder. He says, we're looking at that corner unit down there. Here, this might help. And you see in his hand is this silver tin, and he opens it up. And it's like this pale blue dust with a little like pad, and he pads it and puts it on his skin and his hands and says, dust it on your skin or into the seams of your coat. It won't stop a flare event, but it'll keep your thoughts from melting for a minute longer. I picked up on some bleed here, so I don't know. We need to be careful. Dr. Quinn, he kind of like his eyes twitch a little bit, and you pick up on the fact that he has not slept at all since you guys departed. And he says, I picked up a little trail of Klein. And I'm not sure if he's inside, but there's definitely a red hand in here, and I don't know what it is they've got, but it can't be good.
Well, that was certainly a lot faster than I expected you to pick up on this trail.
Xander delivers.
That you do.
So you-
What is
let me
this
see a little
blue
of that.
powder that you've got?
Oh, I didn't make it. From the archives, it can just protect us from bleed a little bit, not a whole lot, but
Handy. Don't suppose it comes in a range of colours.
I've only seen this one color, but I'll ask next time.
Alaric will take a little pinch and he'll kind of rub it on his collar. His vest.
Arthur does the same. Gets some on his collar, and there's just this like blue line of chalk on his collar now.
Y'all starting to look like dead bodies.
Wait, so we're not
Quite
supposed to ingest it?
Oh no, don't eat that. Definitely don't. I mean, I personally haven't. Don't.
Can I roll a sense roll or a read roll to see if he's telling the truth?
Sure, give me a read roll.
That's a 6.
It's a 6. He's being honest.
I still don't believe him.
Well, you don't. I mean, by all means, go in there. Nope. Do whatever you want. You don't need to. It's just, it might help.
I will still take a pinch and put it in my hair.
And you got little blue. I guess it would turn it purple, huh?
Yeah.
Detective, are you...
Jimmy will forego the pinch. He's good to go.
All right. Brave. Very brave. I might just wait out here. I'm not, normally the broad type, but I'll be waiting out here. Make sure nobody else comes inside,
That sounds great. Is there... How many entrances are there into this place?
Into the unit of the warehouse in question, there is, as far as I know, one way in, but there might be something underground. I didn't get that good of a lay of the land.
Okay.
Something underground might be less guarded, maybe, than the front door at the very least.
Could be.
Arthur would like to try and look around to see if there's any sign of that in the area. Any sign of like an underpass or something like that they could use.
Yeah.
Jimmy will join him as well.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a survey roll. Jimmy, either both of you can make the roll, or you can aid one or the other with an extra die using a drive.
Got one
My
dice in it.
survey is double gilded, so I will just make the roll for myself.
I will help with
Okay.
that and let Jimmy do the job.
Okay. So add an additional die from Arthur, Jimmy, for survey.
So the dice roll. You have a 6. Easy.
6. You kind of walk around towards the back, and it's these warehouse. It's kind of its own little district, the Brainwash warehouses. There's quite a few of them, but you kind of turn down an alley, and you do see a back door to the unit that is in question.
We'll should go grab the party and maybe use this entrance.
Oh, that sounds... Did you see any guards or anything?
Did we
You-
see anyone?
You did not see any guards near the back door.
Okay, cool.
You'll have to get a little... There is a window. You'll have to get closer if you want to see through the window.
I will
Kinda wanna
sneakily get
Scooby-Doo this with
closer
each
and
of us
try and
popping
peek
up.
through the window.
Okay, give me a hide roll first.
Okay, cool. Let's see, that's
All four of us, just like
2, but not
on the ledge.
roll. 5. All right. 5's pretty good.
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
You
man.
kind of sneak up. It's dark. It's nighttime here. We're doing this in the night. So you have that to your advantage, but you kind of sneak up and you do just kind of peek your eyes over the bottom of the window pane here. And you see a massive warehouse inside with crates stacked to the ceiling. It's very dark in here. As you kind of step forward and listen, your foot slips and you kick a can right next to you and it starts dinging down the alleyway. And you see just a figure inside kind of turn around and go, "Hey! Williams, did you hear that?" And they're starting to walk towards the window.
I will
Arthur's gonna
dip dive duck
duck
and
down.
dodge
Yeah.
away from the window along the wall.
Okay. You can either give me a move roll first to see how fast you move out of the way.
A 3.
3. Your cloak catches on the wall and you just kind of turn around the corner and the back door opens and you watch as this big buff man with this massive like rivet gun steps out. His back is turned to you. You're around the corner here. Arthur, did you say you were going to do something?
No, I was thinking I was at the window with him, but I don't think we canonized that. So
Okay. I would say the rest of you are kind of off, like either hiding behind a pillar or another wall or something, and you see this big buff dude with this massive gun come out, and Jimmy behind him in the alley. Give me another hide roll, Jimmy.
Okay, that's easy. Let's go. 4.
4.
Not as easy as expected.
This guy, he starts scanning around and he slowly turns and is face to face with you and says, "Hey, the fuck are you doing here?"
We're here to inspect some reports of bleed on behalf of Candela Obscura. I'm just gonna be honest with the guy.
Okay. He
Well.
shoots you.
Oh shit. Well, death.
Give me he does cock his gun first, so I'll give you a
Sweet.
quick second to try to dodge out of the way before he fires.
Bring it.
Dodge or
6.
strike.
6. Okay.
Yes.
Great job.
And
You
yeah,
move.
Strike time for sure. Or
It's
at least
like
attempt.
it's not it's kind of like a ray gun, and you dodge out of the
Oh,
way
shit.
just in time as this big blue light shoots out of it and caught this big hole in the wall behind you, and concrete is crinkling down. He's going to move to try to grab you. Are the rest of you doing anything because you see this happen?
Can I take out my pistol and shoot this guy?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Sweet.
Go ahead and give me a strike.
All right.
I'm sorry, control. My bad.
Control.
This is exciting.
Okay. I'm going to use a drive. 6.
6.
The other dice was not great, so I'm glad I used a drive.
I want to show you guys the guy that you just shot.
Yay.
Okay, a 6. So
Dang.
you're probably 20 or maybe 30 feet away as Jimmy kind of snuck up and got into this confrontation with this guy. And you pull out your pistol and shoot, and you get him right in the shoulder, and he turns and goes, "Ah, fuck." And now he's angry, and he's stomping his way towards you. So Jimmy, he's moved away from you, now
I will
moving towards the
definitely
rest.
Try to disable him with
Okay.
the martial arts.
The martial arts. Give me a strike.
Yay. And it's gilded, and we'll use a drive. Roll. 6.
6. Okay. Describe to me how you apprehend this guy.
Is he facing directly away from me?
Yes, he turned around and started walking towards Fiona, so his back is to you as he's like injured in the shoulder.
Okay, cool. Quick step towards him from behind, grab him by the wrist so I have control of the gun. Pull away from everybody, point up in the air, give him a little chokehold, and he go to sleep.
Okay, you are successful in choking this big guy out. He slumps to the ground and he's out. He's out cold.
Kitty was ready for that. It's all good.
Arthur runs up to Jimmy to sort of help with the aftermath. He's not a fighter, so he's very much more, I'll help tie them up after you've dealt with them. But as he runs up, he just he grabs out some I would say he's probably like carrying something along these lines, if that's okay, like something to restrain someone with.
Sure.
If nothing else, his belt will do. But as he's doing it, he just looks over and Jimmy's like, "What did you say to him? Like he just opened fire."
I pretty much told him we were the police. Did you guys see that ray gun? That was
what?
crazy.
You have it. You're holding it.
Ray guns? Did we know they had ray guns? I feel like someone should have told us they had ray guns.
I definitely feel like I should have been warned about the ray gun.
You guys were not warned about the ray guns by anybody.
No.
That's very rude.
It's a little rude. Well, at least it's in your hands now, not his. But let's see what else he has on him. And Arthur's going to do a quick pocket check on our young friend who's now taking a dirt nap.
Oh, Jimmy will absolutely help with that.
Okay. I'll have you guys do 2 separate survey rolls.
Awesome.
Maybe
Please
perhaps
drive.
we should pull him
Drive back.
out.
Sweet.
We should pull him
5
out
on the
of corner.
gilded for me.
That's an excellent
It's a
point, which we
6
probably.
on the gilded.
Okay.
Move out of the...
You find a hand knife. Well, it's like the brass knuckles with the knife out. That's you find
Oh yeah,
that on him. You also find
that
a
most civilized of weapons.
Yes, very
Yeah,
civilized.
classic.
You find just some slight identification, just a card, and all it says on it is Agent Williams with the red hand insignia on it. That's all he's got on him, in addition to the ray gun.
Is
Okay.
it a photo ID?
It is a photo ID.
Okay. He doesn't. I don't think he looks like any one of us, does he? Like none of us could be a good stand-in for Mr. Williams.
I don't think so.
That's a good thought. That's a really good thought.
What, you don't think Fiona could be this dude?
You could attempt.
Do you want Fiona to look like this dude?
If you somehow made yourself like with his clothing or whatever, it would be a sway roll to try to convince anybody else inside.
Oh, does he have facial hair? I can't work around that.
He has a little like stubble, and he's an older guy, like in his 50s. Yeah, I don't think anybody looks like him.
Oh no, yeah, Jimmy's only like 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still,
I think the
maybe they
closest
don't
would
check
be
the
Alaric.
photo that often.
Yeah, maybe Alaric would be the closest.
I take Arthur's going to take the knuckle duster and put that in his pocket and have that for, when shit doth get real.
Okay.
Maybe we should pull him around the corner, yeah.
Mhm.
You're not standing right outside
Yeah.
the warehouse is a good idea.
Yeah, probably move him away from the sounds of gunshots as well. That's a good idea.
Yeah. As you say that, you all hear from within the warehouse, "Hey, where'd Agent Williams go?" Nobody's walking out, but
Agent.
he's missing
Uh-oh.
now.
Oh no.
What
Yeah,
would
so much for a sneaky entrance.
the doors still open?
Yep.
Arthur sort of looks. Arthur was close enough to hear him, so he's going to try and affect the same kind of voice, more gravelly, more more.
Okay.
Maybe more sort of from the south end of the city of New Fair, and just having a smoke, and just call back with that, see if he can like dissuade anyone from coming to look.
Yeah. Give me a sway roll.
That's, okay, so gilded is the 1, but I've got a 5 on the non-gilded.
Okay. You say that, and you see a head peek out, just like briefly in towards the alleyway, not looking towards you guys, but as you say that, and it's a younger woman with brunette hair, wearing like a dirty, darker lab coat, and she just looks exhausted and tired. And as you say that, she goes back in and says, "All right, well, just hurry up." Avoided for now.
Yeah. Thanks. I was like,
Whoops. Well, we got the ray gun and one down.
Alaric
we should definitely drag him away.
will dress the shoulder gunshot just so that he doesn't bleed out completely.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make you roll for that. You are a doctor after all.
just it's
I imagine
quick
just a
little
quick
dressing.
bandage.
It's like basically stuffing it and throwing a bandage on it, and that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. Who is stepping inside first? And are we doing this stealthily?
I will. And I will try to be as stealthy as possible.
Okay. Give me
Definitely dibs on second.
I'll take hide from everybody because I assume the group is going in stealthy.
Well, you'd assume that, but
Okay.
then again, Jimmy just
That's
told the guy.
I'm down to
Yeah,
be stealthy, but I'm not really a liar when it comes to stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, I'm actually with the police. Sorry.
I got a 2.
Jimmy's like straight to the fight. I
that
need
was
to use
a
a drive
hide?
because I don't have. Yeah, I have to use a drive because I don't
Okay, I
have
have
a
I did
plug-in
too.
hide.
Yeah.
So
A 5
I-
for Jimmy.
I got a 5
5
as well.
5 for Arthur.
okay. I would say Dr. Quinn is at the back of the line here on a 2.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, you guys enter the warehouse.
Jimmy go no. give no fucks.
Fiona and Jimmy up front. You step in, and you see you push through this service door back here and step into what is a very dim belly of a very massive warehouse. The ceiling kind of vanishes into dark rafters. You see cable pulleys, most of them kind of groaning faintly, old, in disrepair. You see, again, crates rising from the concrete floor to the ceiling, some stamped with recent shipping labels, others faded and cracked. You do see the name Guild Harrow and Hale on some of them. And you also see a raised platform with 2 figures just kind of loitering nearby. One has another ray gun that you can see, but they do not see you all. What would you like to do?
You want the left or the right, Fiona?
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Hey, run into danger.
Yeah. So, but all we can see is like these two guys outlined, how far away are they from us?
From where you're standing, they're probably about 50 feet away from you right now. So still just enough, and it's very dark in here. You hear like muffled conversation between the two, but it's so echoey, and the way the acoustics are in here, you can't quite make out what they're saying.
Just
And they're
remember there's
both
a
armed.
woman here somewhere as well.
You can see one of them is holding it's hard, you can't make out the details of it, but it is as large as the ray gun that Jimmy took from Agent Williams.
Okay. Like, I'm tempted to take them out, but I don't want to create any more unnecessary noise to bring anybody else in. And we're trying to find this shipment. Yes?
That is a fair point.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think we should be
Arthur's-
trying to
Sorry.
avoid detection and finding. I mean, honestly, where that woman was, I would suspect, is where the shipment may possibly be, because she was wearing a lab coat and not other.
Anybody that would like to give me a survey roll to kind of get any more information of what's in this
Oh,
warehouse?
yeah, good call.
Go ahead.
I have big survey. 4 gilded.
When in doubt, choke them out.
2,
Real.
2 for Alaric.
2, 4. Anybody else?
Can I use a sense roll as I sort of open myself
Sure.
to see if I can feel the bleed from this thing? We know there's bleed coming off of it, so
Yes, you were told by Lenora.
yeah. So,
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
I rolled 6 on the gilded, so I get my drive back.
Okay.
Nice.
Fiona and Jimmy, you see that there is further up with like a catwalk and stairs leading up, there is some type of like observation room platform where when this warehouse would have been in operations, maybe a supervisor's room up there. You see that, and then you also see another entry or doorway far off with like a sign that says stairs, maybe leading up, maybe leading down. It's a closed door. You see those two standing on the platform up there. Obvious to you that they are guarding whatever is currently there. Arthur, you rolled a 6 on sense. You pick up a slight bleed from whatever it is these two guards are guarding on this platform over here. And then you also feel a big pull towards beneath you.
Beneath me.
Yeah.
He kind of looks down at the ground awkwardly and there's something beneath us is giving off a lot more bleed.
Beneath, you said.
Could I use my spyglass to look around? Sorry.
Sure. What do you look at?
Just kind of want to see if there's a large bleed source being sensed by you, Arthur, from beneath us. I want to see if maybe it's visible from like an entry point that would take us down. So I just kind of want to pan around if I can.
Okay. That spyglass auto like gives you bleed. It tells it. Yeah. So you pull that out. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You see, bleed from again the crate that the two are guarding. You see like it almost kind of lights up like blood under UV light. And you see footsteps leading towards that doorway where you saw the stair sign, and you see the like bleed footsteps going up towards the observation room here in the warehouse. You see them going down back towards the crate, and you see it all. It's kind of everywhere, but it's obvious to you that there is a trail of somebody or something or somebody that had come into contact with this same bleed going up to the observation room, going down the stairs, going through that back door, and then also over to the crate where these two guards are. If you look down at the ground right beneath your feet, You don't see anything through your spyglass.
Okay.
Arthur's
So,
currently
gentlemen?
lost. Yeah, Arthur's currently lost in a bit of deja vu. This is very similar to the place he brought his first artifact, Candela Obscura. He asked what would happen to it, and he was just told that it would be researched by top men.
Top.
And then they emphasized top men. Sorry. I'm looking at a picture. I'm just like Indiana Jones. It's Indiana Jones.
Yes. So
he's perplexed by the bleed from beneath, but if Fiona is describing what she sees in the spyglass,
yeah, I would say
he'd be interested in the steps that went outside. Did they come back in?
It's quite a few different footsteps, maybe from one or two more people that are just going up the observation deck, another set down, could be the same one. It's just like common foot traffic in these directions.
Sure. So to be clear, what he's trying to work out if the footsteps or one set of the footsteps belonged to Agent Williams or not, being that they left but didn't come back in.
I would say I would need a focus roll through the spyglass looking at the footstep bleed trail. So either Fiona or Arthur could do that.
I have a bleed detector as well. Canonically, mine has been a flashlight, so I wouldn't be keen on using that. So this would be I would sort of give the idea to Fiona, but I'd hold up mine to show that it's not a good one to use because it probably give the game away if torchlights start running around like Watergate. So if we so if Arthur would suggest, and ask, do the steps that go outside, do they come back, or are they staying out there like they might be that Agent Williams? And with this, he'd like to help with the sense roll.
Sure. You can give up a drive if you'd like. And then Fiona, give me a focus roll.
Okay.
Focus, not sense, sorry.
It's good
And
because
add another. Yeah.
Focused.
You can add another.
Oh, and add another
from Arthur.
I'm helping.
I'm gonna take a 6 on that.
A 6. Okay. You focus in on these different like bleed traced footsteps all throughout that you're seeing, and at a bit of a distance. But you do see where, so just to be clear, you guys walked in from the back door, and that is where Agent Williams went out. So you do see a bit of what would be Agent Williams' footsteps going outside, but they also kind of go out further. And as you kind of twist and turn the spyglass to like focus in on just his set of footsteps, you see his go from the back door all the way across the warehouse floor towards the stairway door at the far end. They don't go up to the observation deck.
But we can see a door for stairs that go down.
It's a staircase symbol on that you would see. So they may just go up, but you see the observation deck has stairs like a catwalk that are out, and you can see those stairs. So whatever is the doorway stairs is a different set of stairs.
Okay.
Is it possible to get to those stairs without them really noticing us, or is there a lot of open space?
There are rows of crates lining the walls here, so it's not like there's another row that you could go down. It's all they're all pushed up against the walls. But there are, as you look, like kind of nooks and crannies. Maybe you could find a way to bypass these guards up here. It would really just be hide rolls or potentially sway rolls, depending on what you do. Or you could just kill him. Who knows?
you know what Jimmy
I mean,
wants.
Jimmy's style is more to unconscious them, but
So, very nice of you.
Well, so what are we thinking? Are we going to try and see what's below and sneak over there,
I
or
think we should try.
should we? Or should we? I mean, I say we because, and I will help as much as I can, but when it comes to it, I think taking these two guys definitely going to be more you and Jimmy than myself, the good doctor.
I'm okay
Yes.
with it.
I'm definitely also okay with this.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got your back. I've just got it from, all the way back here.
And I'm always here at the rear to pick you guys up.
And I will provide moral support.
I feel the moral support. I feel it. All right. So
But
are we?
I can say
are we
that I'm
in-
not very good at hiding or sneaking.
I'm not either.
I was never a massively good sneaker, but I mean, I'm willing to try if that's the best course of action. But as the two that will be dealing with the most frontline, I think it's more about whether you two feel this is a good strategy or not.
Not 100% confident in our ability to silently disarm the guards, so I think
Yeah.
that this is a good choice.
Well, then I guess we go on. And Arthur
Sneak
is
it
going
is.
to sort of, he's going to start sneaking towards the edge of the row of crates and like towards the entrance that we're heading for.
Okay. So we are all trying to just sneak past them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Give me your hide rolls.
Oh boy, okay. 4.
4,
5.
5.
Oh, that's
5.
good.
With
5.
disadvantage.
What'd you
Wow,
get, Dr.
nice.
Quinn?
Huh?
What'd you get, Dr. Quinn?
5. I had to use
5.
a drive. Yeah.
So 4 and 5.
did
so
too.
mixed successes as the entire group. So Arthur stepped forward first, slinking along the warehouse wall, backs up against the crates, kind of shimmying through. And you begin to hear these two guards. You hear one says, "I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I think we should get out of here. I think we should leave." And the other says, "We're getting paid a lot of money. I think we just wait it out. This isn't even the worst thing that we need to watch right now. We're fine. This is a good gig." And the other says, "I don't know. I'm freaked out. I'm freaked out. They had, I don't know." You just hear them talking. Who got 4?
Jimmy did.
Jimmy got a 4. As you guys continue kind of creeping past, one of the guards turns and catches just the end of your foot, Jimmy,
No.
and says, hey, do you see that? And they're going to get down and start walking. It was kind of just like a quick movement out of the corner of their eye, enough for them to step down. So they start walking towards you. You guys are continuing to move. Jimmy, I'm going to ask for one more hide roll from you, or move if you want to try to move around a corner.
No, more in hide. Let's see. 4.
4. You, all of a sudden, a light turns on above you all. The rest of you are behind a crate. They don't see you yet, but this guard here is face to face, or well, face to your back, Jimmy, and says, Williams? No, that's not. Hey, who are you?
Jimmy
This
will
one does not
sigh
have a gun. This one does not have a gun.
and pull out the ray gun and tell him that he is the police and that you should not move or talk anymore at all.
Christ, could be a sway roll.
Okay.
Any of you can interrupt if you want or step out from your hidden state. It is up to you.
Oh God. God,
Is it just the one guy, or is it?
This is
both
just
guys?
this is just one of the guards right now. The other is kind of searching in the opposite direction. This one does not have a gun. The other one that's searching away has a ray gun. You got a 2.
Yeah. Yikes.
Can I run up behind the guy using the knuckle duster, not the blade, but like the I don't know what you call that, the chop, the judo chop, and he's gonna do he's gonna basically like clock him around the back of the head to knock him out.
Okay, give me a strike roll.
Strike roll. Okay, I can do this. I got this.
It's on.
The stack of, is it a stack of barrels that Alaric would be behind, or we would
Crates,
be behind?
just a bunch of crates.
Or
Yeah.
crates.
Are you gonna wharf him? It's so I took a drive point, and I'm glad I did because it was a 2. But that is a 6 with the drive point as
Nice.
I run up behind
Wow.
him and
Okay.
give him the old, you know, the
Yeah,
old,
just as this guy
pistol whip.
starts to, first of all, laugh at Jimmy and just be like, probably insult them before they can get any words out of their mouth. He just, and they fall to the ground, unconscious.
Bonk.
Silently enough that the other guard didn't hear anything.
Major success.
So I'm not accustomed to this bit. What do we do with him now?
We rifle through their pockets
Apparently.
and then hide them somewhere.
In that order, or do we drag him away and then rifle through his pockets?
Yeah.
I think we drag first, actually. I
Yeah.
think drag first, for sure.
Okay, and he's gonna help drag this guy off towards near the stairs where they're heading, and then rifle through his pockets.
Okay. You drag yet another agent off, unconscious, apprehended, drag them off around the corner, and give me a survey for.
I love how we were turning a Scooby-Doo session into an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
gilded on the
100%.
survey.
Take all
What's
the
this guy
spoils
look
of
like?
Skyrim. I don't have an image for this guy. He's younger, early 30s, has like red, brown hair. Just a younger guy.
He's just wearing a red shirt.
Just hit the loot all button.
Did you
Red
say
shirt guy.
Survey.
Yeah.
Survey.
I got
that's,
6
5.
gilded on the survey,
5?
making up for my
Nice.
abysmal rolls earlier.
The only thing you find on him is a rolled up piece of paper, and it appears to be a contract between himself and the Red Hand for an overnight shift watching cargo in the brainwash warehouses for an agreed upon amount of money.
Well, and he has all his
It's nicer.
clothes too.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we pass for either of these guys?
Jimmy might be able to pass for this guy.
Sweet. I will swap the clothes.
Okay.
Nice.
You swap into
And now we're in Hitman.
this guy's clothing.
Let's go.
All right. You guys are now at the opposite end of the warehouse here. You see the door to the stairwell and then the other like catwalk stairs up to the observation room. What do we do?
Farewell.
Do you want to go up or down?
I say we try to go down. You said you were sensing all kinds of bleed coming from beneath us. I think
Oh.
that's probably where we should at least check it out.
Yeah, that is. I mean, definitely. Just conscious that they were guarding something up here as well. So,
Yep.
but
We're guarding
I'm
something.
Oh, yeah, there's no one around here, right? Can we, do you guys want to
There's
like
another
check
guy.
out the room a little bit?
There's one more guard
There's
that's
one more
like
guy.
There's one more
walking around surveying.
With a ray
They
gun.
are not. They are not near the crate that they were guarding. They're kind of back towards the door that you entered through at this moment.
Okay.
Are any of the crates like not secured, like easy to open?
You guys didn't get a good enough look on the crate that they were guarding to determine that. The crates throughout.
Just generally. Sorry.
Yeah, just generally.
Just to-
Yeah, there's like newer ones, older ones. Some appear to be just very easily opened by just opening the lid. Some are locked, some are not. So various crates throughout the warehouse.
Arthur's gonna open one and put the body inside.
Okay, Cyberpunk.
Classic. I was just about to say.
Yep.
That's fine. You can.
Thanks,
do
June.
that.
Yeah, he's gonna. He gives him and because his body skill is not very good here, as he's going, he accidentally knocks his head into it and then goes in. Then like.
No concern for brain damage. He's fine.
Oh, sure, no, it's fine. He's got a good payday coming. He's got health insurance. It's fine. He's got a contract and everything.
Right. Yeah.
And if
All
not,
right.
there's a clinic like round the corner. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So we're not looking at the crate they were guarding or going upstairs. We're just going down the stairwell.
I think
You said
we
that there
were
was
gonna
some
look at that
bleed.
crate.
Yeah, I was gonna say how likely is it to get to the crate without like being seen?
At this moment in time, the other person is at the far end. You could maybe run and get up there. You'd have to decide now to do
See
that.
what I have. That'd be move, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm low in move. I will pass on that.
It's gilded for me. I'll do it.
Nice. Let's go.
Of course,
Running up
move
the
is
stairs.
gilded for an explorer.
Very quietly. Yeah. Gilded 5.
5. So you're going to the crate or going up to the observation room? Sorry.
To the crate that they were guarding.
Okay. You run up to the crate. There's one small little lantern here, and you glance over quickly and see the guard they open up the back door and are peeking out into the alley at this time. You look at the crate. Do you pick it up or do you open it here?
Oh gosh. How big is it?
It's a decent size, like a small moving box from Home Depot. That helps in size. You would be just slightly slower walking it back, but it's not, you're strong. It's something you could carry.
I'm gonna pick it up and take it down the stairs to everybody else.
Okay. Easy enough to do. That guard is distracted back there. You pick up this crate and as you're walking with it, you hear a number of different items moving around in it and set it down back in this corner. Go ahead, Arthur.
As Arthur sees her doing this, he does a quick check where the guard is and sees him outside. Is there enough time with a not massively great move for me to get up to the crate where Fiona is and then run back? Does it look like I'd have enough time to do that?
Yes, I would say so. Now that you've seen Fiona up there and can see this other guard peeking out, you'd have to just do it real quick, though. That's what
As
you're
I
wanting.
see Fiona coming back with a crate in her hands, I try and grab one that looks about the right size and then run that up and put it in its place and do the old
Okay.
switcheroo.
Okay. Give me. You can do move or.
I was
I
super
guess.
clever, by the way.
Yeah. Move or control.
Indiana Jones.
Either one of those.
I will go with control. And that's a 4, but it's gilded, so I get my drive back.
Okay. You pick up a crate. This one's just a little bit heavier and you set it down. And as you begin walking back towards Fiona, you see that this other guard is starting to walk back, but you get it just in time. They are starting to walk back towards their platform. Fiona, you have this crate. You open it.
Is it cold?
This crate is not cold.
So I will. Okay, so this obviously isn't what we're here for, but there is bleed coming from it.
Yes.
I can hear that there's multiple items inside. If you guys want to look, should we look?
Yes.
I think after going to that trouble, we probably should just check it out.
Okay. I will open the box.
Okay. So kind of pry open that lid there. Yes, it's a mimic. You all die.
The mimic!
You see a number of different items in here. Not weapons or contraband, but you see like tucked into padded compartments like surgical instruments would be. You see a number of tools made for experiments of some kind. And you see there are these two small harnesses in here that are kind of lined with leather and this strange type of silver thread. You see a very strange metronome in here. You see these goggles, these blood-stained like copper mesh pads. Not really sure what those are. And you see a child's drawing in here of what appears to be a mom and two children.
I like that. I like that at all.
And there is also another drawing kind of folded up with some runes on it.
You said harnesses?
Arthur would be looking.
Yeah, I said harnesses.
Arthur would be interested in the runes, as much as he's interested in all of the paraphernalia. The picture of the runes seems like something he might be able to look at.
Okay. You unfold this diagram. One sec.
And the harnesses, are they adult size or are they?
They are
kid
child
size?
sized.
Both of them.
Both of them. They're two child sized harnesses here.
Okay.
Arthur, you look and you unfold this and you see this diagram of all these different runes and these circles here, concentric rings. And what you kind of pick up initially is that it's a loop of some kind, but you would need to do a further roll to try to decipher what these runes could mean. You see the obvious red hand sigil here. And just holding this piece of paper, you feel bleed, not enough to cause you any harm, but it seems like most of the bleed was probably coming off of this in this box. The bleed that was around this crate anyway.
Yeah. He'd like to try and decipher it, for sure. Would that be a focus or a read or?
I would say focus.
Focus.
To analyze.
I'm going to use a drive.
Yeah.
That's 5 on my gilded, so I'm going to get that drive back.
Okay. You inspect this a little bit closer, and as you kind of turn it in the light and flip it over, you see on the back, it's like somebody was writing on another piece of paper over this one, and it left the mark on the back of this. And you, because you did not get a 6, you don't get all of it. So let me cut this out and show you what you do get. Oops. So you pick up on the first couple of lines, and next to these runes, you see it says, "The mother becomes the frame, the child becomes the lens. The echoes between them shape the pattern. The boundary is drawn where emotion frays. The trigger must be precise, and what's buried is summoned, raw and unfiltered."
That is phenomenally creepy.
As he's looking at it, he flips back to the front of the sheet where the diagram is more easily used. And I think what Arthur is getting from this is that it's some kind of, it's an IKEA how-to of a ritual. What the ritual does, he's not entirely sure. but he's sort of like these concentric circles are magic circles, and the idea is to place people or objects that correspond to these symbols in those spaces for the purposes of a complicated ritual regarding bleed.
Yep.
But and he imparts this to everyone else. He says, I think it's some kind of ritual involving kids.
This is what was done to
And-
Liza.
Yeah, maybe.
That was my
Could
first
be the
thought as
same
well.
thing. The
What's buried is
lens.
summoned, raw and unfiltered.
Something beneath us is giving off all that bleed. Maybe they've already done this. Maybe something down there has already been summoned.
Or it hasn't finished yet, and very close to being finished.
Yeah, we can hope it hasn't finished yet. That would be my manifesting.
Let's hope for the best, but proceed with a plan for the worst.
Would Alaric recognize any of these tools?
You do see, in addition to some other like bleed tools, you see some standard surgical equipment as well. You see a couple of scalpels. You see there are these, I think, let me check something here. I would say from the boy that you treated in your flashback scene, you would have seen these copper mesh pads that are here. Would have been maybe one or two placed on him, on the skin. Entirely what their purpose is, give me a kind of roll do I want you to do? Give me a focus roll.
Oops. I'll add a drive. Just 4.
4. You recall one of these being placed on that boy, and it was placed on his skin. Likely bleed attached to it, but other than that, you're not too sure. But you have seen these copper mesh pads before. And
Okay.
only on that boy.
Okay. So there was bleed associated to these, but I never
Mm-hmm.
figured out what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Wish I could say I've seen this before, but I don't really recognize anything in here other than this mesh pad here. And I never did figure out what it was meant for.
Copper? Mesh on the skin?
Yes.
I don't know what it could be.
There was a sense of the...
Where was it? Where was it on the boy? On the boy you mentioned?
Would have been placed on the nape of his neck.
Yeah, just on the nape of his neck there.
I didn't think to check the agent outside or our friend in the crate, but do we think it could be something that protects members of the Red Hand, or something that's used on their subjects?
Based that it's in this crate here, I kind of lean towards the subject side, but... And the fact that he was on the boy that I treated a few years ago in the war.
Can Arthur do something really stupid?
Of course.
Always.
Let's go, Arthur.
Junkie.
Arthur's gonna reach down for the copper mesh, and he's he's going to look at it and say, "So it's about here then." And he's going to see what happens.
Okay.
Jimmy's not the only one who could do something stupid.
Hey, let's go.
Um.
Spent like 10 minutes. I've got that. Oh, I need my fix. Need the bleed.
That would take a mark and bleed for a little while here.
Okay. I'm trying to decide what role I would like to do. But something does just happen to you instantaneously when you kind of place this copper mesh onto your neck. You start to feel like you are being strangled by bleed. Go ahead and take one bleed mark, but also give me a sense roll.
I'll give you a sense roll. I'm going to
soak it.
not give you a bleed mark. I'm going to soak it. But I'm also going to let them in and get some additional info. So sense roll you wanted?
Yeah.
And that is a 5.
Okay. Let them in is when you ask a question.
Yep. And he is... He's almost asking the device itself, like,
Yeah.
what is your purpose? Like, what are you used for?
You hear in your head this like deep raspy voice that just says contain or spread.
Contain or spread. As he pulls the thing off, having sort of like, so from Dr. Quinn's point of view, what's my eyes roll back in their socket. He sort of does the
and as he does that, Alaric will grab his shoulder and kind of steady him to make sure he doesn't fall back or crash out.
He reaches into the bleed for the answers and says, as he comes out, he pulls the thing off and like the bad taste in his mouth, puts it back in the box. So it's used to contain or spread, you said?
Yeah, you heard contain or spread as an answer to your question.
I think it's used to either contain the bleed or make it worse. They must have some way to control which, but it felt like it was choking me, like I was being strangled.
That was an incredibly stupid thing to do.
Yes, but useful. And
you
those
all
two things sometimes go hand in hand.
start to hear footsteps coming in your direction. What do we do? Going down the stairs or to the observation deck?
I think we should go to the observation deck at this point.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Let's get out of sight. And
yes.
But he's going to try and take the crate with him, if possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Like,
it would slow you down just slightly if you were in like a chase or something, but you can easily carry it right now. It's not going to slow your movement down.
I mean,
here.
I might just throw it at them. One thing I will do is the drawing with the that is going into a separate. That is going into Arthur's inventory. That's he's going to be putting that into a small pouch that he puts in it back in his coat. And that's, you know, he's not going to try and grab anything from the actual box itself, otherwise this is important. But he doesn't think that someone walking around finding a crate open in the middle of this of the thing is going to do well for their hide. But he does also grab the small child's drawing. It goes in with the paper here, and then he's going to head. He's going to follow where the group is going. Either they're going up the stairs or they're going down into the stairwell.
Okay. You guys make your way up to the observation room here. Up here, from here, the warehouse below looks even more massive. The loft up here is enclosed by a glass pane. You see like an old customs checkpoint, long repurposed, rusted gauges lining the walls. A recent ashtray glows with a cigarette still slightly lit, and you look and see there is another door up here closed. On the desk, you see a warped ledger. Yeah, what do you do up here?
I'm gonna go through the
See
ledger
what
real
looks
quick and
recent.
Okay.
see what's in the ledger.
I just do a survey of the room real
Yep.
quick.
Sure.
Okay,
Give
cool.
me a survey roll. Fiona, you walk up to the ledger here, and this is what you see.
6.
Can Arthur
Mhm.
can Arthur listen at the door that's
Yeah.
closed? Not open it,
Yes.
just like
Okay.
and
Give me a survey roll, Arthur. Jimmy, you see there is just the one door that Arthur's kind of walking over to, about to listen in on. There are random items used to run and maintain a warehouse up here. Definitely looks like this is where a manager would be working. You see various keys lining the walls. You see a couple of other just books, but up here, it's pretty what you would expect to see up here. Nothing super stands out.
Okay.
Fiona, that
it's a 4 for Arthur.
a 4. Okay. That manifest, you see at the top, it says manifest verified by last name Crane, first initial M. You see some items on here that maybe you would expect to see, like candles or, random repair items for a boiler. Not really sure what everything is on here. You do see it lists iron restraints, child size ×2. You see sedative kits ×3 on here, bleed attenuation rods, a bunch of items that scream bad news.
Is there any way to tell
I'm gonna
what boxes or crates these are?
Up here. Oh, you mean from the manifest down to where the crates are? Yeah, the crates do have the same, they match, their crates will have their entry number marked on them, and you would have noticed them walking through. Sorry, Fiona, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I would like to take this page with me, but I just had to laugh at the note on the sedative kits.
Oh, yeah.
Do not let Williams handle these.
Arthur, you lean up against the door and try to hear anything.
Rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4. You hear machinery. Not sure what type of machinery it is, but you hear like clinks and clanks of something being like turned on or then off. You hear more muffled voices, but it also sounds like they are below you.
Is the sedative kit inject? Like, can I keep it to disable someone later, maybe?
So what she's looking at is just the ledger. She doesn't actually have the sedatives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's
I was
just
wondering
looking
if it
at
was
like
also in the
a
room,
manifest.
but yeah,
No,
that's fair.
yeah.
The entry 4912 with different letters. Arthur's been in warehouses before, family business and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Would the number on the entry correspond to a specific box or a specific place in the warehouse?
A specific place in the warehouse, you would think.
Because I'm looking at the restraints, child size 2. That's looks. I'm assuming that's the 2.
The harnesses?
Chest piece? Yeah, harnesses. That's the word I was looking for. My brains.
You're okay. You would actually assume that these are standard like shackles that are being referenced in this.
Is there is there an entry number on the box that Arthur brought in?
Yes. The entry number is 4912-F as in Frank.
And I see that in the box there's we saw there were two harnesses. I didn't see any restraints actually. Not iron ones.
No.
Interesting. So someone might have retrieved those for something.
You might have already
Sounds
taken
like
them
it.
again.
Well, I hear some machinery next door. Don't know what it is. Some voices, but I can't make out what they're saying. Might be beneath us.
Is the door locked?
Arthur very gingerly, slowly turns the handle.
It is not locked. Not this one.
Which way does it open? In or
Out.
out? Okay. Well, I guess either we check what's through that door, or we go downstairs.
Go in the door.
I don't like the thought of leaving this door unchecked. Don't know what.
Arthur's going to move out the way to let someone with more finesse take over.
Okay. Fiona, you're
He swaps out for Fiona.
peeking down,
assumed.
gonna walk. Okay. You walk in, you see a very dark stairwell in front of you going down. Without walking down, you see a warm glow at the bottom, a light, and it looks like a hallway that branches to the right. And now with this door open, you hear more voices, and you hear one that you recognize as Klein the Clove. You hear him say, where the fuck is Williams? We've been sitting here waiting, and you hear other voices that you have not heard. You hear an older man. He says, let's just get started without him. And another woman, a little bit more of a shakier voice, and slightly muffled as she's trying to get words out, but you can't make out what they are.
What's the temperature like?
It's cold. But not, it's like sea cold, but you're near the sea. It's not related to the item, the temperature in the stairwell.
Okay. I'm going to naturally relay all this information to my guys, and I think we should investigate the stairwell further. What say you, chaps?
I say that man had a very punchable face, and I'm with you.
He did.
Well, I mean, far be it from me to say that we shouldn't punch him in the face. I'd quite like to see that. Is there anything else we need in here before we leave?
Did anyone else find anything?
No, it seems to be a totally normal room, apparently. I even looked.
Could I get down under the desk and look up and see if, like, I don't know, if there's anything taped underneath there, if there's like a secret drawer we can't see from the regular outside?
Sure. Get up under that desk and give me a focus roll.
Sweet. Or
you get under the desk and look and kind of touch, trying to feel any, secret little doors or drawers or anything. And your hand, it's dark down here. Your hand kind of, oh, what's that? Gum. Get a
yummy.
little gum on your hand, but there's nothing else down here.
I'll scrape it off and pop it in my mouth.
Oh
I feel
god.
like that is something Fiona would do, though. I don't know.
The life of a circus kid.
Yeah. She doesn't care.
Arthur looks at this like in just like disgusted bewilderment. It's like, Fiona, I know I put on, I touch anything that bleeds, but this is ridiculous. Like,
might have to have you pop by the clinic for your shots.
You got it, Doc.
All
I
right.
think there's probably something stronger you could give her. The sort of thing I used to have in the asylum would be good.
Yes.
I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested.
Twice?
I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested. Let me just write that down.
From this viewpoint, looking out into the warehouse, is there anything that you can notice that maybe we missed on the way up here?
You look out the window here and you see the one other guard now just sitting near the crate, assuming it's probably the same crate, kind of looking lazy, doesn't want to be there, and is just kind of like wondering, looking left and right where their friend went, and just goes, and sits down and lights up a smoke. Other than that, you don't see anything that strikes or comes out to you that you want to look at.
We don't see the Ark of the Covenant.
Typical NPC behavior. Just forget
be the
everything
wind.
happened. No, I'm starting to get a very uneasy
down?
feeling. Let's try and make our way downstairs.
All right.
Right behind you.
After you, Fiona.
Yeah. I'm gonna start creeping down the stairs slowly with my ears open.
Okay. This stairwell is made of concrete, so there isn't a whole lot of echoing. If it was like a metal area, you can take your footsteps a little bit slower, move a little quieter. And I'm gonna go to take a little bathroom break, and we'll get into this when I come back.
Fantastic.
Yay!
15 minutes.
I was definitely thinking
Just
the
as
same
the
thing
ice
as
cream
you.
truck leaves.
Yeah, right. You just missed it.
I was waiting for you
thinking
guys to
this-
hear it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Oh, absolutely.
I was thinking the same thing as you, Jimmy, with the sedative kit. But
Right? I feel like that would be really useful.
yeah,
We drug everyone.
just start.
Yeah. As we were waiting, I'm just going to put on some nice elevator music.
That actually almost sounds like the ice cream truck music. Sleepy time.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's actually the elevator music from the Blues Brothers. When he's breaking the panel.
Yeah.
Nice. Glass tubing. Handle with bleed gloves.
Yeah, it should be fun. Smash someone over the head with it.
Like fluorescent bulbs.
This guy. Exactly what it is, Lacey. Standing awkwardly in an elevator with strangers' music.
Yeah, one of those like detective top-down games. Or old school, whatever.
Yeah, no, if we do get those sedatives, we are basically playing like an Assassin's Creed game with Jimmy as like Ezio running around, drugging everyone, knocking them out. Me is like it's the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It's Arthur running in like when called for reinforcements, just knocking people over the head.
Yeah. Casual hotel bar music, yeah.
Kind of hotel where your money is no good here, Mr. McClellan. It's yeah. Kubrickian hallways.
Do. Now it's like firmly stuck in there.
I hope.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I hope, Lacey.
Survey sheets. If I have a chance, I think we'll try and look for those on our way out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we just go back and like knock out everyone, we could just like spend the rest of the session just having like, yep, let's just have, you know, loudly look through all the crates because we knocked everyone out.
That's definitely my style.
That's what I was.
I mean, we do have a ray gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt, I can do better than that. You know, we don't have to do that. We can do this.
Wow. What soundboard do you use?
That's voice mod, but that one is the Banshee scream from Mass Effect. I opted not to do it while you were peeing.
Thank you. All right. Down the stairs.
I am nice, Lacey. That's my best quality. It's my considerate nature.
All right. Fiona first down the stairs. You walk down towards where the light is at the bottom, and you do see a hallway that branches off to the right. It's not that long. There's an opening for a doorway that appears to be open. And you again hear the muffled woman scream, trying to scream or say something, not sure. You hear the Clove again saying, Dr. Rowe, just get it started.
And I'm hearing a woman muffled screaming.
It sounds like the voice of a woman muffled, like has her mouth covered in some way.
So
Do you think this is where they're doing the ritual?
I do.
Mother was part of the ritual.
Yes, and spurring emotion in the child that is the lens. So if they're doing something to the mother to get certain emotions from the children, we got to stop this.
Yeah, we
Yes,
definitely.
that
I'm
would be
definitely
best.
feeling intervention as soon as possible.
Let's let's head down. And you still got that gun, both of you?
Yep, I got mine, and he's got his little.
I definitely have mine too.
Dr. Quinn, do you have any weapons?
No, I do not.
His mind.
But I will be here in the back to assist any way I can.
Arthur's gonna slip on the knuckle duster with the knife blade on it, and he's going to reasonably sure the crate is no longer useful. He's gonna leave it on the stairs so that he's not wielding it if a dust up happens. When a dust up happens, Jimmy's here, and he's going to sort of put this knuckle duster on and just have it ready, ready to stab or smash. But he's, as always, going to be like ladies first and ever the gentleman.
So again, assuming Fiona and Jimmy are at the front of the line here, start walking down the hallway, and you begin to hear like electricity cackling throughout. And you round the corner, the door to this room is open. Are you just running into danger, so to speak, or?
Or I'm gonna see if I can peek around the corner to get a layout of where people are.
Okay. You're gonna peek around. Give me a hide roll first.
No.
Just see if you can do this without being noticed.
What if I can't do a hide roll? Because I have no drives left and no dice there.
You just roll with disadvantage.
You would just roll with disadvantage. So you'd roll 2 and take the lower.
Great.
Or you just
Love that.
are seen if you don't want to try to... I mean, you don't have to try to do it sneakily. I'm just giving you the opportunity.
Yeah, I feel this is... I'm in danger. I feel this is probably going to end poorly. I'm having a vision of the future.
Double sixes, here we go.
A 3 and a 5.
A 3 and a 5. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You peek your head around, and I'll describe to you first what you see. You see a like makeshift laboratory down here. You see chalk sigils are in the stone floor, and in the center of that stone floor you see a crate. This one much different from the other crate. This one is made out of like blackened brass, and it has this like silvery wire mesh around it. It also has a viewport, and you can tell just by looking at this crate, glancing at it for a moment, that whatever is inside is frozen in some way. The glass is like frozen over. You see a woman tied up off to the side. She has her mouth is covered, tied off. She has dark brown hair. She has a very desperate look on her eyes. And her arms are tied behind her back. She's kneeling on the ground here, just trying to, and she makes eye contact with you. And her eyes get very, very, very wide. You would have seen Agent Williams down here if you had not knocked him out. So he is not here, but there is another, the other woman down here that you would have seen.
A conspicuous space where he would be standing if, you know.
Yeah. You also see in here that there is some other type of like observation room down here with a big glass pane, and there is a man standing behind there, this older gentleman who is holding some type of like a tuning fork, and then just beyond there is another platform where you do see Klein the Clove standing back there. This woman makes eye contact with you and starts going, trying to get you to let her go. And the Clove, his eyes look over. Oh, so that's where Agent Williams must have gone. They're all in here. Klein steps forward, straightens his back. Well, come on, the rest of you are here, aren't you?
Jimmy will boldly step out and say, "Yep, I knocked out your friend, and now you're all, under arrest or whatever supernatural
Under arrest.
version of that."
Under arrest. Do you hear that, Dr. Rowe? Oh, that's funny. That's a nice little ray gun. How about you go and shoot me with it?
I will take a shot at him.
Okay.
No.
Gentlemen in glass houses
Give
should
me
not
a-
offer people stones to throw.
Give me a control roll as you attempt to shoot the Clove with this ray gun.
Who is in the observation?
The
Two sixes,
doctor-looking
if
guy
that
with the
matters at
tuning
all.
fork.
Just
Okay,
him.
you got
Okay.
just him. You got a critical success, but as you go to shoot, nothing's happening.
Oh, that's not good.
And you look and you see a fingerprint, like, little box that maybe this requires some other type of identification that you've never seen before in order to shoot. It doesn't go off.
Should have chopped off William's finger.
And the Clove
Yeah.
stands there like, oh, wow, you really fell for it. That's rich. Where's my agent? You didn't kill him.
He's unconscious.
How far from
He's,
Klein
he's
am I?
safe.
It's
and
about
secure.
30 feet away, standing behind this railing over there. The woman on the ground is like trying to get out of her restraints here. And you see this other woman that is in here. She looks very, very tired. She also holds a rosary, and she walks up to the tied up woman and slaps her across the face and says, "You're going to listen. We're going to get this done, and you're going to fucking shut up." And she turns to you, Fiona, and she's going to try to attack you.
Okay, I punch her in the face.
Okay. She starts moving towards you faster than you would have thought she could, but go ahead and give me a strike roll.
I will also pull an actual
Gilded
handgun out and try and
legs.
shoot him with that.
I was just about to say, can I just remind, Fiona's holding a gun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she wants to punch her.
For a gun to
so
a fist
Bam.
fight.
I feel that.
Okay, you rolled a 6. You get her to her faster than she gets to you, and you just bam right in the face. She steps back, stumbles a little bit. Klein, what are we doing here?
I'm gonna point my gun at her.
Okay. You point your gun at her.
Could Arthur run down? The woman on the ground is tied up.
Yeah.
Arthur would like to run down while Fiona is engaging this Dr. Rowe, and the garlic man is behind a railing. So he's going to run down with his knuckle duster with a blade. He's going to slice through the ropes and free the woman.
Okay. Give me a control roll.
Control roll.
Control roll.
That's a 3.
A 3. Okay. As you get the you uncover her mouth easily enough. As you go to cut through the binding on her wrists, you notice that it's actually metal in some way. And as you look closer, you're like, what is that? And you watch as the metal moves slightly like mercury. And you can't cut through it, but she's able to speak, and she says, "My children, please stop them. They're going to kill them." And she points to the crate in the center of the room.
Arthur is
Alaric will
like-
rush over to help with that situation, and can you try and figure out what is going on in the center there? Is there an off switch or something? I'll help her.
Okay, and Arthur runs over to the crate and is going to try and decipher if there's a release button or anything like that. But he looks in. He can see 1 or 2 children.
You look through the viewport and you see a silhouette. It's frosted over, but you see the silhouette of what looks to be like 2 toddlers, like in a cryo frozen state, curled up in there.
Okay.
As you walk up to the crate, the clove walks down the steps around the platform. He starts walking towards Arthur, and he pulls out a pistol.
Oh, I was pulling out a pistol to shoot him.
Okay. Give me a control roll as he starts to move.
Yeah, I don't
Let's
think
go.
that's gonna do anything. Throw a pill bottle at him.
Oof. 2.
2.
Sadness.
After messing with the ray gun, it didn't work. You pulling out a pistol, and all of this is happening at once. Klein walking down, you shoot it, and it just whizzes right past his head, and he goes and he turns his pistol at you, Jimmy, and he takes a shot. Give me a move roll.
Oh boy. Okay, 4.
4? Okay. You get hit in the thigh. He shoots you. But he is really more focused on Arthur and stopping Arthur, but he gets you in the leg and continues moving. Go ahead, Arthur.
Am I mobile,
As
or
he's
is this
got-
like flat? Like,
You will be slightly hindered, but it's not a mess. It was just a pistol. Got you
Okay,
in the
cool.
thigh. Didn't get your artery up there, so you're not bleeding out.
let's go.
With because he's moved the gun onto Jimmy,
Uh-huh.
Arthur knows he's coming. Yes.
Yeah.
He can
Yes.
see. Yeah. With that, is there enough? Would I be able to close the distance before he's able to swing the gun to me?
Give me a move roll. Let's find out.
Let's find out. That's going to be a 4.
A 4. Okay. Yes, you're able to. Obviously, sacrificing the crate behind you.
Yeah. Hopefully not literally. He's going to. He's going to move forward, and he's going to try and strike the garlic man with the bladed knuckle duster that he took from Williams, and he's going in for what is essentially a punch to the shoulder, like to try and simultaneously injure him and disarm him at the same time.
Okay. Give me a strike roll.
And I'm going to use a drive for this, if that's okay.
Yeah.
And that's 2 4s.
2 4s. Okay. What's up, Fiona?
While he's doing this, can I knock Slappy out real quick, just so I don't have to worry about her anymore?
Yeah, give me a strike roll on her. Arthur, you move up, you close the distance, you get him right in the shoulder, and he grabs onto you. He's now holding onto your arm while it's in where you wanted to hit, but he is holding onto you now.
Yeah. Does that mean he's dropped his gun?
Yes.
I'm going to kick it away.
Okay.
Towards Jimmy, if possible.
Okay. You kick the gun away towards Jimmy. Jimmy, this pistol comes sliding on the floor over to you.
I will try to grab it.
Yeah, you can grab it. The clove is currently kind of apprehended. Fiona, what was your roll?
I got a 5. My intent was to take the butt of my pistol and hit her in the temple with it.
Okay, easy enough. You hit her in the temple and she falls to the ground. She's not fully knocked out, but she is dazed and just kind of writhing on the ground at the moment. The doctor behind the glass here. Go ahead.
The woman that's restrained, is her feet restrained as well, or is it just her hands?
Not her feet, just her hands behind her back now at this moment.
Okay.
Is it just the doctor left up now at this point?
The doctor, yes, he's there behind the glass pane here. You see a door that would get you into that observation room, but you watch as what you notice now, kind of tense situation, trying to get
Jesus,
everything under
Lucy.
control. You see that there
How
are
am I
these
supposed to eat
tubes
with you?
coming out of the crate, and they lead up through this vent and then into the other side of this room that the doctor is standing in, and you watch as he goes to flick or move down a switch. And go ahead, Fiona.
I was just gonna. Is he in the room with us, or he's in a separate?
He's in a separate room. It's like a little closed off room that is like an observation room of this like ritual circle that's happening. There's another door on the wall, and then this big window that he's looking at. In that picture, it's kind of there. And
I'm gonna run for the door.
Okay.
I try and shoot one of the tubes.
Okay, give me a control roll, and Fiona, give me a move roll.
My controls suck. Okay.
4, okay.
Five.
5. Okay. Jimmy, you shoot one of these tubes, and
Awesome.
this like white steam starts coming out of it, and it starts moving around all crazy, disconnects from itself. At that same moment, Fiona, you run over to the door to open it, and it's not locked. They weren't necessarily expecting this. You open it, and just as you do so, the doctor is he flips that switch, and the ground starts to shake. Arthur, you look over at the crate, and you see that there was a little orange light on it, and that orange light is blinking faster and faster, and it looks like the crate is warming up, so to speak. A few more seconds go by. Not too many.
I'm gonna hip check the doctor and flip the switch back up.
Okay.
Nice.
Give me a move roll followed by a control roll.
Okay.
Let's go.
As he's doing this, Arthur is going to he's got partial control of Clove.
Yep.
And he sees that the pipe that's just burst and is spraying out what I'm going to assume is some kind of very strong coolant.
Yeah. It is cold.
I want to sweep the leg, Johnny, and guide his face directly into that.
Okay. I think that would
Let's go.
I would say that's probably another control roll to try to control
Sure.
that while that's going on. So go ahead and give me that. What were your rolls, Fiona?
5s.
5s. Okay. So you move over and what? Sorry, you're like punching him, or what were you doing with him?
I was gonna hip check him out of the way and switch the switch back up.
Okay, easy enough. This is an older guy and certainly not very mobile, but you're able to do that. As you go to grab onto the switch, it is stuck in the down position. And you look around and you see all number of different flips and dials on this little panel in front of him, all blinking and flashing. Arthur, what did you get?
I got a 3.
You got a 3. Okay. As you attempt to do this is Klein the Clove, baby. He's a bit faster than you'd anticipate, and he wiggles his way out and jumps around behind the platform that he was originally standing on, and you see now there's another door down here, and he dips out through the door.
I'll get you next
My
time.
leg is wounded. I was about to say, can I try and chase him, but I don't think I can catch him.
Is this anywhere near where the doctor is with the woman? Or is it opposite side of the room?
The opposite side.
Okay.
Arthur's going to run back to the crate and very quickly try and decipher how to safely release the children inside.
Okay, give me a focus roll.
Focus, I'm going to spend a drive on this to make it hopefully good. And it's a gilded action. Double 6s.
Double 6s. All right, that is a critical
Nice.
success.
Nice.
Okay. You look and see that on the top of this crate, you see that same type of metal that you saw that was binding the women's arms. It is in this wiry mesh around this crate. You think maybe by removing that, you might be able to get them out?
As he looks at that and looks at, it's sort of this weird mobile liquid metal, I think is what I got from the description before. He's going to look down at the pipe that's giving off all that coolant, grab it. He's going to use it to flash freeze the metal and then smash it with his knuckle duster.
Okay, on a critical success, I say you are able to do that with your roll before, especially with the clove now having running out a way to flee. However, Fiona, you there in that observation room with all these panels and switches, I'm not really sure what any of that means. You may give me some type of focus roll to see if you can, as you see through the glass, that Arthur is trying to open up this crate.
Okay. Can I use the compass coin as a focusing tool? Like, would that help me?
The compass coin is more intended to track something specifically.
Okay. But also memories. But I would never have seen this before, so...
You know what? You bring up a good point. I'll allow you to use it, because this is Eldritch Horror, and, things aren't always what they seem, so...
Okay. I got 2 6s.
You got 2 6s?
I did. I thought... From a second, my brain went, those are 9s. I didn't have 9s, but there's 6s.
Okay. With using the compass coin and watching as Arthur is going to smash this wiring mesh around this crate, you see the compass kind of shows you an image in your head for a moment.
I think
of this doctor
Arthur
here
rolled more than just 2 dice.
Attempting, writing notes and attempting to
it's a lot
use
of 6s.
children use emotional, sensitive children, let's say, in a way to harness the power of bleed. You see him doing these different rituals and things, and you see some sigils on this panel that seem a little bit familiar to you. At least one of them that looks like the third one from the Devil's Well. And it is flashing. This one is flashing the most. Maybe pressing this might save Arthur from some severe harm.
Button smash!
Arthur, as you smash this wiring mesh, the crate lid bursts open, and you see these 2 appearing to be sleeping 3-year-old twins, a boy and a girl, in here. And Fiona, you hit that button at the same time, but it doesn't entirely stop as both of these twins open their eyes and they look directly at you, Arthur, and you are overcome with so much fear. They are kind of channeling their fear into you. Maybe not on purpose, just as a response to this lid being opened. So please take 2 bleed for me. This is a pretty large eruption, so everybody except for Fiona, so that's Jimmy and Dr. Quinn, also take 1 bleed, as you're not right up in near the crate.
I will prevent my bleed with my special talent.
Okay.
Death Defy uses 1. Oh, how does my quick thinking keep me from harm? Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, you would see, Fiona pressing this button, you would see Arthur, the lid opening, bursting, and you would have... Go ahead, Arthur.
Do we get any protection from the powder we put on?
Yes, and that powder has allowed you all not to be killed, for the most part.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
What about Jimmy? Jimmy didn't use it.
Oh shit!
Actually.
You didn't. I'm sorry, Jimmy. You take 4 bleed marks then. I don't know how many of those you can soak.
I can only soak 1, so I guess I get a scar.
Jimmy,
welcome to 3 bleed points, Jimmy.
On your 4th. That's
Join
right.
the club.
Yep.
If you have
So if you-
none, then you would only take 3.
Okay.
So you're
Yeah,
on the
I'm at
verge.
3.
Yerp.
Okay, so if you take one more, then you fall incapacitated and take a scar.
I am
boy.
also next bleed point is a scar.
Okay.
As I have let them in, and I took 2 bleed points. He's going to try and he's going to connect with the kids as much as possible, and he's going to try and learn what will calm you. Like what's something soothing that they would sort of calm down for.
As you kind of ask that, their eyes are open. They are not speaking. They're still slightly frozen, and you see their mom kind of stand up, her arms still tied. She steps forward, and you, in an image in your head, see the twins sitting at a dinner table with mom and dad.
He's he looks down. He's like, I know it's really scary. I know that other people have been really bad to you. We're here to help you and your mom. We're just gonna try and get you out of here, okay?
Give me a sway roll.
I'd like to use a drive for
Alaric,
this, if that's okay.
Alaric will also ask the mom. First, when it exploded, he will like try to shield her from whatever that explosion was.
Okay.
Instinctively, but he's gonna ask like, is there any way to control them that you know of?
My husband and I, just with us all together, we've had it under wraps. They're just special. They just need a little bit more attention. I don't know. We handle them just fine.
That's a 5 on the sway roll.
A 5 on the sway roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Their eyes are open. These just big little kid toddler eyes looking up, and the girl starts to cry, and the boy just his eyes start to like blink, and you think that they believe you for now.
Yeah.
Alaric will help the mom up, and maybe seeing you will help them.
Just get me closer. Just get me closer.
And he'll
Thank you.
help
Can I
her
try?
kind of walk towards the box.
Go ahead, Fiona.
Can I try to sway the doctor to tell me how to get her hands out of the restraints?
Yeah, you knocked him over, and he's just kind of like coming to, standing up, and looking around, realizing that he does not have the upper hand here anymore. What do you say to him? Go ahead and give me a sway roll with it.
Intimidate his nerdy
I'm
ass.
going
Have the upper
to
hip.
hold my pistol in his general direction, maybe not necessarily right at him, but, gesturing, and say, look, clearly this is not your day, but you can still go home to whatever loved ones you have. I would like this family to be able to do the same. So, please tell me how to unrestrain this mother with a 5.
With a 5, and pointing a pistol at him. He has this tuning fork in his hand, and he's like, can I walk over there and not get shot?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you can walk over there and not get shot. I'm going to
Tell your
be
friends.
watching you very closely.
Yeah, no shit. All right, just look, I didn't. Whatever. And he walks up, and you watch as he holds this tuning fork up to her restraints, and you watch as he moves it around, and he doesn't say anything. Not necessarily sure how he's controlling it, but you watch as this like mercury metal restraints start to float off of her arm and towards him in the air, towards the tuning fork, and like blend in with the tuning fork. Just like that. Can I go? Can I leave?
leave the fork and you can go.
He's gonna try to run away with the fork.
Somebody trip him.
Okay. I'll do it.
Okay. Give me a strike roll.
Hell yeah. Finally get some drive back too. A 5 gilded. Yay.
5. Okay. Okay, you put out your foot, you trip him, he falls face flat, the tuning fork goes clinking across the concrete floor, and you watch as his body turns extremely pale. You watch as the hair on his head completely disappears and it is just bald, and he turns into this disgusting, slimy, pale humanoid of sorts. And he sinks into the ground and disappears.
Ew. I'm gonna
Is there
pick up the
anything
tuning fork
left?
very quickly.
Definitely
Just his clothes.
Okay.
Did I what?
I'm gonna pocket that tuning fork.
Okay. You pick up that tuning fork, and it
With,
burns
like-
in your hands. It burns
Okay.
freezing in your hands, and you take 1 bleed mark.
Okay. But I'm able to secure it in my pouch.
Nice. And Arthur is gonna sort of move aside so the mother can be seen by the kids, and then he's going to reach out a hand to them to see if they'll come out.
Okay. Mom standing there, she gets down. She's like, oh, thank you. And she picks up her son first and is just holding him, and you reach out your hand, and now kind of slightly warmed up, but still very cold, a very cold little toddler hand grabs your hand, Arthur.
He's going to gently lift her out of the crate and he's going to wrap his coat around her so that she starts to warm up.
Okay.
And and then just sort of hold her until the mother's ready to take her.
Okay.
Yes,
Never
and
know.
Alaric will be assisting the mother. And just stand here 1 sec. And he's gonna go grab the clothes from that guy.
Okay.
So they can potentially be examined later on. Kind of bundle it up, throw it in a satchel, and then come back and start to assist.
Okay. She's standing there holding her son, and she's just kind of staring at you, Arthur. And she's like, where did you come? Who are you?
Well, Jimmy, you want to take this one?
We're the police, ma'am. But we'd be the cavalry, ma'am.
Oh, I didn't realize the periphery cared so much about people from South Soffit.
Well, we also care about human experimentation in our defense a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's fair. I need to get back. I think they killed my husband.
We should definitely get you out of
We
here.
should get you out of here.
Yeah, we're happy to escort you out of here.
Yeah, we'll ask the periphery to send some officers to talk about your husband. We didn't see any sign of him as we came in, so.
No, they took us straight from our home. I told him not to answer the fucking door.
Sorry to hear that.
As long as we get
Is there
you out
anyone
of
you can stay
safe.
with that isn't at your home address?
No, we don't.
They know where that is, so I don't really think it's the safest to go back there tonight.
We don't have anyone. It's just me and Ivan and our kids.
I can take him back to the clinic. They have a suite upstairs.
Might
At
be a
least
good
for
idea to
a
give
short
them
time.
all a look over as well.
Yes. Yeah.
It's also close. That's good. We could do that.
Yes. Let's try and... We still have one more guard that's upstairs that we might need to sneak around, or deceive.
Where is that small crate, Arthur?
It's just
That we
I
You
left it on
left
the
it
stairs.
at the top of the stairs that you guys came down.
I would retrieve it
I'm gonna-
and take it with us.
I'm
if
gonna
I could.
grab it on the way. Yeah, I'm gonna grab
Okay.
it on the way.
Oh yeah, Yeah.
All right.
and he's gonna Arthur's gonna sort of he is gonna have a quick look at the control panels in the room and
Okay.
notice that one of them has that symbol on it again. And
You do also see some buttons with some of the runes on that diagram that you pocketed earlier. You see some
Is-
of them here as well.
yeah,
Is there any of that liquid
He's-
metal still? Sorry.
It kind of went into the tuning fork from the restraints. Arthur had like frozen it and smashed it off, and there are pieces of the wiring mesh that the mesh that was around the crate the kids were in is made of that same metal. There
I'm
are
gonna
like
see if I
shattered
can-
pieces.
Like, use a piece of cloth to like scoop some into a containment vial.
Okay.
Could
you
I
see enough?
possibly make a quick survey of the room the doctor was in, just to see if there's anything that I should take that we could examine potentially?
Sure. Give me a survey roll for that one.
Just an excuse to roll 2 gilded dice. Double sixes, gilded.
Okay, you look and you see that control panel with some different runes on it. Nothing written in the common language here. It's all like hieroglyphic in nature. You see that switch. You see a chart that has the names of Mira Aloon, Thalen Aloon, and Sarah Aloon all written on them with ages. You see Mira is written age 32. You see Thalen and Sarah written age 3. Obviously, mom and kids. You see some notes that talk about bleed stability and anchor stability, and that's really much kind of all you find in that little observation room. Mira, Thalen, and Sarah.
The layout as possible. And maybe grab the documents and then
Okay.
go with.
Sure. Okay.
Arthur's looking at the control panel and it's a little too it's not very jury rigged. This is clearly something that's purpose built.
Yeah.
Meaning it's probably been used more than once.
Mhm.
It's not made for this day. It's been there for a while. He's and that enrages him. It's very much not what he wants to see. Can I see any like anything in the room that would liquid, water, anything that might short circuit a panel if he threw it on?
There is like a cryo liquid in here in some containers. Kind of like what word am I looking for? The ice shit. What's that called? Liquid
Freon?
nitrogen.
Liquid nitrogen.
There you
liquid
go.
Yeah, nice.
nitrogen.
That's what I'm looking for.
That might work.
Thank you.
He's quite he's gonna unscrew one of those and pour it into the circuitry of the machine
Okay.
as everyone is leaving, and
Yeah.
he's gonna just like with extreme prejudice break this thing.
Yeah. It starts sparking and kind of igniting in response, but it certainly damages it.
Yeah. And he's going to he's going to follow out the others and make
Jimmy,
his way.
do you have any handcuffs or
doctor on the
restraints
floor.
on you? Yeah, I was just
I
about
would
to say,
definitely have cuffs on me.
we should probably bring the doctor in, or the lady in with us.
Totally agree.
Okay. You gonna take her?
If you
She's
and
still-
Fiona can possibly.
Old Slappy.
Old Slappy. Okay, yeah, she's still like kind of dazed, but you get some handcuffs on her and start walking her out with you guys.
Now we're a full crew. All right, we should probably head out of here now.
For fun.
For
what?
fun.
Arthur looks at Fiona carrying the box and is going to grab one of the copper mesh and put that on the a doctor while we're sneaking out.
Okay. On the woman that, because the doctor like turned into this pale, gross creature and
Sorry,
somebody
I thought they
grabbed-
were both doctors. I thought they were both.
I
just assumed.
You just
I
assumed.
don't. I didn't
for
just assume the
you.
man was a doctor and the woman was a nurse. I kind of assumed they both were.
Wow.
You know.
Okay, but you take that
Way to
out and put it
assuage
on her
gender
neck.
normative roles.
You put that on her neck.
I show it to her, and as she's coming around, she says, and say, "Now, I'm pretty sure this is gonna shut you up if I put it on. Am I gonna have to?"
You guys don't know anything. Whatever.
He
You're gonna
puts it
take me then to.
Yeah.
So you do that. She goes.
I was looking for a yes or a no.
You're literally kidnapping me right now.
I
You think I'm
approve.
gonna
Yay.
give you anything you want?
Do you really want to take the high road right now about kidnapping?
You don't know what we're doing.
No, which is why we're bringing you with us.
Torture, murder. We have a little clue.
She inhales and just like rolls her eyes at you. Well, let's go. Fucking take me wherever you're gonna take me.
Potty mouth.
Shut up.
You should really get out of here now.
Is going to pull Jimmy and aside slightly and just say, "I'm not sure we should take her where we're taking the family."
I don't disagree
We
with
should-
that. I think we should take her back to headquarters, maybe.
I mean, we're close to the docks.
Fiona! Whoa!
We could waterboard her.
Damn!
I'm not opposed to a
Collateral.
little,
Okay.
little waterboarding.
Collateral damage. Collateral damage.
Okay, maybe splitting the party.
Yeah.
Some go to the Stitch House, some go somewhere else, wherever you're taking this woman. This poor woman. I can't say she's a poor woman, but
I was just gonna say, don't you dare.
Poor woman.
Maybe there's an adjacent building that's not being used. We could take her to. Is there something like that nearby?
give me a survey roll.
Survey
tall is the building?
says-
These buildings are like
four.
a mixture of like 2 to 3 stories tall, long, at different heights. Sorry, you rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Is there any
Um,
access to the roof?
It's pretty dark. It's pretty dark around here. There are certainly a couple of different, like, probably empty warehouses. You'd have to see if, the doors are locked, if you can get inside.
Yeah. What do you think? Should we take her to there, or do we risk taking her back to headquarters?
You guys all do know that when you apprehend a target, so to speak, in Candela Obscura, they get taken to the 4th Pharaohs, which is like another chapter house lighthouse that sits in between the realms of
Yeah.
the world and the flare. So you could theoretically take her back and then have other Candela Obscura agents transport her to the 4th Pharaohs, or take her anywhere else you want to take her, somewhere else. I don't know.
Take her to the roof, drop her off, take her back up to the roof, drop her off. Yes. I think Arthur would be very much inclined to take her back, and then knowing that we could send her to the other lighthouse, take her back and have her put into confinement that way. Keeps her off the street and off drugs, and make sure she's not. Yeah, it's as safe as they can make her. You know, and doesn't involve the dogs. Yeah, so he would be. There are no stupid ideas. So,
So have we made our way through the?
So you can either.
Already?
I'd say you guys probably are having this conversation going back up the stairs to the observation deck. You look out through the observation room in the warehouse and see that same guard sitting next to the crate. They are sleeping. So you can either go out the back the way you came, or go out the front, or
what's closer, front or back?
From the observation room, the front door is closer.
Do we still have the ray gun?
Yeah. If Jimmy wants to keep it.
Definitely still have it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
As we are walking out, can I look for or keep an eye out for this 4912-G survey sheets container?
Yeah, sure. Give me a survey roll as you're walking out.
For the doctor only? I'm gonna add a drive just because I want to see if I can find it. Oh, a 5.
A 5. You find the row that contains the 4912 series, and you get up to. Sorry, I gotta look at this. On a 5, you get up to crate E, and F and G are not here.
F we have.
Well,
right?
we got F. We got F. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Correct.
Okay. Residual flare readings.
We didn't see a crate in the control room, did we? Where the doctor was.
No.
Okay. Well.
All right. We'll just continue. Try and sneak out the front door.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's pulling along the doctor, the lady doctor, and are we doing anything about the sleeping guard, or are we just gonna sneak out?
I think
leave him for the most awkward handover in the morning possible. As
he's a grunt.
like,
He's fine. He was just getting his money.
Wake
not
up!
gonna get that
Everyone's
bonus.
gone or dead.
Yeah.
Wrong
I kept
crate.
watch all night. Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's the crate that he's guarding now that we swapped with.
Yep.
You guys make your way out the front door of the warehouse this time?
Yep.
Okay. All right, you exit the warehouse here, and you see Xander leaning up against a pole, just kind of doing something with his hands, not really sure what it is. And he looks over. Oh shit, who the fuck is that?
Who's he referring to?
This is Slappy.
It's referring to the woman that you have with you.
This is Slappy.
Oh, Slappy. Okay, well, how'd you get that name? Great. Okay. Well, did you, and,
I'm gonna take these...
Kids?
Yes, I'm gonna take the mother and the kids to the Stitch House.
Okay. Okay. Did you guys kill
I'm
people?
gonna need... no. Not as far as we know.
Technically, no.
Well, okay. All right.
We just hurt them a little bit.
There was a bit of a scuffle.
Okay.
One of them was killed by the bleed, but not us.
Anyways, we don't want to talk too much around her. The items in the crate, can you maybe take this stuff and look it over?
Oh, sure, yeah. Takes the crate. Kind of looks. Oh, interesting.
See if you
Yep.
recognize any of this stuff.
Yeah. Give me a little bit. I'm not off the top of my head. This all looks pretty fucking weird to me, but I'm sure I'll find something in the archives.
Okay.
And Arthur's gonna sort of. We've also got a guard that's unconscious and bound that we can take with us if we want to take more prisoners.
More prisoners. Wow.
More than one, actually.
Yep. One with
Oh yeah, the crate guy.
bullet wound,
Yeah.
I guess.
The one with I was thinking of Williams, and then obviously the one I put in the crate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna say there's one in a crate, and I'm just gonna say he knows the number and says the number, and there's one we've hidden by. We dragged him away, but he's got a gunshot wound, so he might need a bit of medical attention as well.
Okay.
But
I'll get my circle out here and just do a little bit of cleanup, I think.
I know you're not the cleanup crew.
There's also one guard in there who's just asleep. We didn't do anything to him, but he does have a ray gun, and that feels like
Ray
something
guns?
we should all know about. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know that they were quite so
No.
armed.
I didn't know that either, but we've
Really?
got one. We've got one to research, and Jimmy's got that, and they seem to have some sort of restriction. You can't fire them when you're not authorized. So
that has eons
they're-
written all over it. Jimmy, you can give me a read roll on Xander if you'd like.
Excellent. Let's see.
Really?
Read. Yeah. I was like, 6.
6. Xander did not know that they had ray guns.
All right, fair enough. I will hand over the ray gun and be like,
Like I
"You guys
keep
should
wanting
probably
to be
check this out."
suspicious of Xander.
don't be suspicious.
Okay, you just kind of he's holding the crate of all the like bleed tools and just kind of set down the ray gun on top of it.
Yes.
It's like, okay, wow, you guys, man, Circle of Blood and Burden really delivers, huh?
Today we do.
Right. Well, I'll
need,
try to.
I need to get
some
the
more
family
info.
back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Do
get
that.
them off the street.
Okay, so Dr. Quinn with the family. Are you going alone to the Stitch House? What are the rest of you doing?
I feel like we should split up one muscle, one not muscle
Jimmy.
for each. So
Jimmy, why don't you
I'll go
come
with-
along with me? We'll get that leg looked out.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. I will go with the
That's
doc.
actually really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then Fiona and Arthur with her name is Marla. Marla back to the chapter house with her. Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, I figure we
yeah,
can hand her over to Lenora.
Okay.
And for my third piece of gear, I'm gonna stick a pillowcase over her head that I for some reason.
You should-
Okay. Arthur just
Arthur
pulls
walking
out a
around with
pillowcase. Xander looks at you like, why
This
do
is-
you just have? You know what? I'm
I
not gonna
like
fucking
it.
ask.
This is Halloween candy sack.
Everyone should
Yes.
be prepared for all eventualities. That's
True.
it has a function.
All right. Slip the pillowcase on her head. Fiona and Arthur and Marla headed towards your chapter house. Dr. Quinn, Jimmy, and the family, Mom and the twins, back to the Stitch House. And we'll end session there.
All right, that was a good one. I had a lot of fun.
Pillowcase.
Yeah, had
Pillowcase
to.
is wild.
And
That was great.
Jimmy definitely.
Yeah,
No
right?
dead
that one.
kids.
Yes.
No
we
dead
didn't do
kids.
another Chernobyl.
And I got to punch somebody,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Yep.
we inadvertently melted
n-
somebody, but that's okay.
I nearly flash froze the clove.
I got to
Really?
wound him, so
did.
that's
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah, frozen garlic. Unfortunately, it was just sliced garlic instead. So.
Next time he'll be minced.
Awesome.
Great job, guys. Yeah, handled, I think, the, shifting between these scenes. Just real considered combat, I guess.
I acted bizarre. I collected oddities. I didn't consult any arcane texts, but I did consult that drawing.
It's true.
So, technically 3 elimination keys.
I would say Fiona probably ran into danger a couple times. I don't remember what all your guys's
Yes.
are.
Yeah. Study an artifact, discuss history, which I didn't do at all, and run into danger.
As
Yeah,
we're leaving,
don't think I did a very
he's
good job
"Hey,
at
Fiona, do
avoiding
you
a
remember the
fight."
history about so and so about the dogs? The history of people cement shoes at the docks.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy hit a couple, or
I definitely hit at least 2 of mine. I don't know about reveal a clue. I feel like I did though.
I'll watch back and get it.
Yeah, I'll watch back too. No, I'll watch
I
back.
didn't do a very good job at avoiding a fight, but aid an ally and comfort someone.
Yeah.
actually.
So, and you guys, I do think we'll have some of your. Let me go back to contain or destroy bleed. I would say getting the kids, that counts as containing comfort and support. I think you guys did do as well, and bringing something of importance back for Candela. Poor Marla counts.
Ray gun.
Along with all the other items that
Along
you
with all
guys
the
have.
items, yeah.
So
Yes.
4, 5,
Yeah.
6,
We brought the
7.
sci-fi weapons
A full.
back in the
7.
1920s.
You guys can add 7 points on your tracker for circle
Yay!
advancement. We'll just go ahead and do that now.
Awesome.
You guys hit everything. So
Should be up to 12 now.
that's more than, or is that exactly half?
That's exactly
Okay.
half. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think the 24th is the level up.
Yeah.
Does it say?
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you
Nice.
guys next week, same time,
Awesome.
Yay!
or session 4.
Absolutely.
Good job.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
This is
Thanks,
so great.
everyone.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Bye.
It's a good session. Great session. The best session, even. It was pretty good. I didn't feel like I had or was able to really participate too much in this one, but that's kind of how it goes. I feel like Fiona got to punch. Jimmy was all like, let's get in there and start fighting, and yeah. But yeah, no, that's Alaric was there for backup, and that was about it. Yeah, I'm excited to see these one session kind of things are going really fast, and everything kind of goes really quick. I felt very supported. That's good. That's very good. Dream was, I'm a cop here to arrest you. Yeah, his let's confess everything to the Red Hand was wild. It's like, yeah, maybe not the guy to confess all the things, but yeah. Anyways, I was so shook by that. Yeah, I thought we were done for just right off rip. I was for sure thinking that like our whole cover was blown and we'd have a whole bunch of guards rushing us. So it was wild, but we did all the things. Got a full advancement or elimination stuff. So it's good. Awesome. 'Twas a blast. Yeah, next week Sunday, 3:00 as usual. Hope to see you guys there. Can't wait to ratchet. I know. I'm gonna rewatch it probably during the week here while I'm at work. Critique all my things. Oh man. And I think a lot of you guys are gonna have to heal up. Holy shit! Especially Jimmy and Arthur are gonna have to heal up because they're close to taking us a scar. Yeah. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Arthur definitely loves bleed. He is a bleed junkie, confirmed. Have a great week. Have a great weekend, and see you next Sunday. Bye.